my beautiful beloved one. It doesn't take much to convince me to take the microphone, I can tell you that now. I'm always ready to give an answer to those who want to know something directly from the Father. Why? Because I know everyone inside themselves is the offspring of the Father, and they have within them a resonant word. It's a resonating word. It's joined completely to the Creator. There's full correspondence and full deliverance of the divine purpose and intention and extension of the life of God through that inward man. And whenever I speak a word, I'm not boasting in any way, but whenever the Father speaks through me with power, my words are spirit and they are life, and the hearer can hear the word of love that's resonating in my voice. Why? I'm a minister in time and space of this grace. How can I be anything other than what the God of the world created me to be? Right? I know the outward man can have a lot of conjecture. The outward man might be, how would you say, confounded. The outward man might resist and reject the word of truth. But I'm not speaking to the outward man. I'm speaking to the inward man. And the inward man already knows that. But it's the outward man that does the hearing before the world was. It's the outward man whose ears are falling upon your words or co-resonating with your words. Yes, it is. The outward man is hearing the outward voice of my inward man speaking through my outward man, and my outward man is bringing forth a vibrational frequency and an intention of communication to the outer ear of another man who can hear me right here on the internet. And his mind being powerful and God being within that man is translating that word into words of life. So that the outward man would be shivering in his timbers. The outward man would feel the vibration and the shaking and the burning and the fire, and would feel that conversion of the intention of my deliverance, of my message, to shake down all the thoughts of time that have bound you in shackles to this world of illusion. Right? You know very well that I'm speaking to the inward man. But the outward man is hearing it. And the inward man through the outward man is converting it into words of truth. And so it is. I'm speaking as a witness of Jesus Christ. I am the witness of Jesus Christ in the earth. Why? Because I know Jesus Christ is the firstborn son, and there's only one son, and it's everyone, and we're all members of that one. One has overcome the world through time, and he translates all things in time through the eternity that interpenetrates all memory. And our willingness to receive that conversion within ourselves is the action of the Holy Ghost, which I say is that spirit of conversion, that one that translates the outer world into reality, so the inward man can penetrate the outer man and flow forth into the world to shine forth the love of God into the world. I know each one of you can hear me. I know that you are hearing me, Holy Christ of God, each one of you. I know the outward man that we've learned ourselves to be is dissolving in the frequency and light intensity of the communication of this reality. I'm shaking you to your core. I'm shaking you to the foundational truth of the substance of your own reality, so that you can build line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little throughout time, the constructs of your mind, that you can have full correspondence through time and the true thought process from beginning to end in the holiness of your own reality. I'm speaking truth to you today. And I know this is what you've been dying, literally dying to hear. You've been dying, and now you're hearing the living. Now you are hearing the living. And the living is speaking to the living one in you, and the dead one is agreeing, and instantly is the dead one lining itself up with life so that life would permeate the death and drive death out of your body. Death is being driven out of your body by the emergence of life through your own receptivity, through your own willingness to correct your error of all the fear and terror that has so crushed you and condensed you and brought you down into a molecular compaction and a contraction of a matter manifestation in space-time location, separate from everything. Oh yes, I'm speaking truth to you today. This is my purpose. This is your purpose too. Each one of you are the Christ, to bring forth the eminence and the radiance of the glory of the Holy One that you be. Willingly dissolving all the outer forms of constructs of learned separation, Now you're bringing those things to the light, and you're getting a self-realization that you are the Christ. Yes, you are the Christ. Every one of you. You are the Christ of God. God created his Son, his Holy Son, everyone, all members one of another before the world began. We came into fragmentation and separation in space-time location, and we had contention between members. But the teaching is, let that contention be brought into one reunification through divine intervention, the Holy Ghost, who will give you reconciliation of your own mind and give you a translation in your mind in time to see the unity of the word of truth, the love of God. And so it is. So it is. Each one of you, your only purpose here is to love your brother. This is the command you've had from the beginning. Love one another. For love created you as itself. Love extended itself as you. Love is everything. Love is unity. Love is peace. Love is purity. Love is holiness. Love is joy. You are love. All you be is the unity. All you be is the wholeness. If you see separation in your mind, there goes your moment in time to heal that fragmentation, to heal that thought of separation. To love your enemies is to love yourself. To love your neighbor as yourself is to love with the love of God. As Jesus said, I shall be known by my disciples and their love one for another. This is the command you've had from the beginning, love one another. Therefore I give you a new command, love one another. Oh, it's the same command, yes. Love one another. Love one another. Love is whole, love is unified. Love remembers all of us before time, in time. And it's about time that we remembered love. For there's a call for love everywhere. And the love I am attends the call of love. Where there's a call for love to attend, so does the love in me extend. To love my brother, as is the command. And so it is. I love you. Regardless of what you think about yourself, regardless of what an alien mind might think about you, the mind of Christ in me extends to you and sees Christ in you and dissolves all discrepancy in our midst. I look not for error. I look for love itself. I look for wholeness. I look for goodness. I look for everything God is in you, my brother. For by me seeing it in you, I see it in myself. And when I see it in you, you see it in me. And it sets me free. Therefore, it may be quite selfish for me to love you. But that's the one self, that is the selfishness I love. I love that one self. The everything, the everyone. Every thought of the Father's mind extending through mine to see everything in your mind as whole and perfect as created, with no discrepancy in mine. I shine forth the holiness, and your mind agrees with me and shines forth the holiness unto me, and we are both set free instantly in the love of God, which is always now. Right now. Right now is the power of love. Right here. And so it is. And so it is. I love you with the love that first loved me. Therefore, I first love you. I first love you. For love extends itself and sees itself, and love returns to itself. Therefore, love I am. And so it is. And so it is. And I love that, you know. I love that. I love the thought of love working through me, as me, to find itself everywhere and return to me as a witness that I am free. For love is unity and love is whole. Love is peace. Love is joy. Love is limitless. Love is increasing instantly and constantly with no end. Love is endless. And love created me as itself. Born of the mind of peace, I can only increase in the extension of love with great joy to all the members who come into this love. And so it is. And I hand over the mic. And I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Hand over the mic.